All right, guys, so coming back to you with a little video here about how the hands and the arms work for club head speed and how to keep your head centered. So quite a few of my clients are not really able to feel their feet, knees, and hips, then allow that to set the post, to allow the body to move, to allow the club to swing. It's okay, not a big deal. So if you keep your head on center, and you swing your hands and arms and the wrist joints are correct, the compound pivot will happen. So most people have been told to turn through. So I'm sitting in this chair because this is a great drill to get the feeling of the club head swinging. And what I want you to do is I want you to kind of get on the edge of your chair and kind of sit up a little bit. Now I'm doing this with an iron because I'm in here at the pro shop, snow on the ground. And you would do this with a 3-wood. I was just a 3-wood. And you could have a chair maybe it's just a little bit higher so your knees kind of out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna tuck mine down a little bit. And you're gonna pretend like you're in a car. So you're kind of strapped in, legs kind of back behind you. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna just swing your hands and arms back. Now, this right wrist goes back, as we know, as I've talked about before, and the left hand makes that little motion. But what people have a tendency to do is turn their body. Well, you can't really turn your body while you're sitting in the chair. So to have the club head release, you actually have to have the body decelerate and stop. And then, so what's going to happen is the hands and arms swing, as the arms basically swing, the arms swing, and then the hand does freely kind of a flapping motion like that, okay, that the body then stalls. Now, as this happens right here, then the body will turn on through. That adds like the last 15%. So what I want you to do is practicing this little motion right here. It's probably a great drill. And if I had a 3-wood, I would just tee up a 3-wood and then just hit little shots like that. And you'll get the feeling of how far you can swing back comfortably. So this might be it. And that brings up another thing. When people get a little bit older, a little inflexible or whatnot, you know, in an ideal world as a tour pro, you'd want your left shoulder to move over to the inside of the right knee. Doesn't mean that if you don't do that, that you can't play great golf. That's not true either. Because if your hands, wrists, and forearms move correctly, that gives somewhere about 80% of your total power. So, and I'll show you the next 2 drills and kind of prove a point. So when you get this chair thing here and you swing your hands and arms over your shoulder, it's what's level of flexibility that you're allowed to let your hands swing. So if you swing your hands a little further back, then your shoulder will have to obviously accommodate. But if you're inflexible and you only go to here, so be it. But what you don't do is go to here and then turn the body. What you do is go to here and then swing the arm. All right. So that's one drill. The next drill is stand just on your left foot. And when you stand on just your left foot, what I'm teaching you is a support post for your golf club to swing and release. Because if you stand on just your left foot only and turn your body, you'll fall over. Okay? So I want you to understand this, that the navel that only moves 1, 2, 3 inches or so, the post into the right leg and then shifts over to the left leg and the club releases and then goes 1, 2, 3. That's all that happens. This thing's got to go some 15 feet around you. So, therefore, this support post, if I stood just on my left foot, and how the drill is going to be, is stand just on your left foot, have your quads be parallel to each other. You don't want to be out of balance one way or the other. And have your toe just lightly tapping, like so. And you'll find that when you swing, even if I took the club back in one place, like this, one piece, I'll fall over, okay? So it's a dead giveaway that if you take the golf club back for any length of time in a straight line, your body will have to either A, counterbalance, or B, fall over. So all you're doing is swinging your hands up over your shoulder. Now that might be the level of flexibility that you are, or you might be here, or you could be here, okay? So don't make this like a drill that you just only go, oh, okay, I can only swing like this. Because what's going to happen is, as you swing and you release your hands and arms, you'll see how my body supported that and how it's decelerated. So you can't turn your body on a left leg only and not fall over. okay? So, and this is not to impress you, just saying I've had a couple clients actually see me do this, but I was clocked at 128 miles an hour standing on my left leg only doing this drill and my right leg only. So it was equal. So, which comes out to about 80% of full speed, which is plenty for most people. So if I stood just like this and I swing my hands and arms over and I swing my arms, you can see that that's fast and I'm not lying, okay? So therefore, that's your left leg. Now your right leg, same thing. Pick up your toe, put it behind you. Make sure your quads match. Also, I love the right foot and left foot drills, not just for balance, but for posture. So if you stand just on your right foot and you put it down, oh, and one more thing, you want to make sure that your chin here is your new balance point. It's going to be right over top of your right toe. So when you're hitting balls, you want the ball to be opposite your right toe when you do that. But when you stand like this, you'll see that I'll be in good posture. Now, if I get mine here and I go way over and reach, you can see how my hamstring's not going to like me. And if I bend a lot, my quad's not going to like me. So I'm going to be in good balanced posture like so. And now I can swing the golf club from here. Now on the right post, what it's going to teach you is what it feels like to wind up fully on a right leg and then to throw the arms to the target and the body to respond. So again, the body doesn't open up so much that you fall over, but it also doesn't just not move, okay? Because your mass will throw you that way. So these are real critical things to see. Easy for you guys to make sure that these scaphoids here are on top, just like so. And the only way to get your golf club, and I want you to understand this, is these hands still have to get over the shoulder. And the only way to get your hands over the shoulder, the golf club over your shoulders with your hands, okay? You cannot, if you put it right here, say it's a one-piece takeaway. Let's say you believe that, okay? So if you're in a one-piece takeaway, how do you get your hand over your shoulder? Lift your arm? No. Turn your body? No. This wrist joint has to do that. And then so if I broke everything down and I'm standing here on my right leg only and I said, okay, how can I get this over here? Well, if I turn my body, technically, that really doesn't move the golf club. And if I move my hand, that only extends it here. And if I move my forearm, it only goes to here, right? And I can't drop my leg, so how do I get it? My arm. 100% my arm goes to the target, and then my hand releases. So when you do that, and you can do it with just your right hand only, or your left hand, and you can do it right leg and or left leg. Then once you get that feeling, then you'll put your both feet down, okay? And then you can get the feeling of that golf club swinging back freely over this. Now, here's a great little test. I'm up here at the top of my golf swing. Can I pick my whole left foot up and go into my balance position? Yes, I can. Watch again. And now I'm gonna go through on my follow through. Can I stand up and pick my foot up? Yes, I can. So that means I'm teaching you guys what it feels like to have a perfect backswing of your hands going over your shoulders, right leg. Now, does anybody see this? Where'd my pelvis do? Okay, watch again. Where's my pelvis? Here. That's the only way you can keep your weight outside your right leg. If I was to keep my leg the same flex, like so, and stand on this leg, and I'm gonna keep this leg the same flex now, okay? So watch the difference here. And I'm gonna swing this back. You can see how my body was thrown backwards. So it's not true, okay? The only way to keep your head on center is this pelvis has to go out. So when you're standing on one leg and you swing, it teaches you what that feels like at the top of your golf swing. So I'm not saying two things, because when I swing back right here and my head stays on center,
Is my right hip higher than my left? Yes. When I swing over, is my left pelvis higher than my right? Yes. Did I manually do it with my feet, legs, and pelvis? No. Okay? You can, okay? But a lot of people have a hard time trying to feel down here and then forget about what goes on up here. So this is a real critical thing to do these drills, to practice feeling that swinging, keeping that head on center. So I'm not making little bitty swings thinking, okay, I can't stand in balance. That might be what you do, but I really want you to wind up and really be able to start feeling what it feels like to be standing on that one leg, because that's what's teaching you guys to be on your right leg at the top of your golf swing and on your left leg over on your follow through. And that is a compound pivot. When I'm swinging back with my hands like so and I keep my head on center, I'm training you guys to do this drill. Can you see how that right arm and hand releases? So you turn your body early, you will be out of balance. I love the left leg drill for a lot of people because 1, keeps your head on center. 2, you get the club releasing and the body really being nice and tight here, and you'll feel your left leg go back like it's supposed to, and you'll feel your pelvis go up and back, and that's the correct motion of a support post to then swing around. All right, I hope that helps. These are going to be fun little drills. I'm going to be doing a little series of these. So check out my website, rkswingking.com, for memberships. I'm available for Zoom one-on-one golf lessons. Man, and I hope this helps everybody. I'm very grateful for everyone, all of my members, and everyone that I've been able to help, that I have the opportunity to help. Like and subscribe, because that helps me reach more people. And everyone, have a great day.